natural and normal to give you everything, dear.
From coffee in the morning to kisses in the night.
Good morning. Oh, Athena. Hi. Good morning. I know you guys have missed me. Good morning, Maggie. Morning, Tree. I love you big time. I love you guys big time, too. We have coffee, or we have tea today. So we're doing tea with Tree this fine morning. How are you ladies doing today? I'm going to realize I don't want to be clinking that spoon around the whole time. Thank you. Local celebrity. Yes, ma'am. Good morning, Erica. She said you did awesome last night. Thanks. I don't think so, but thanks. I appreciate it. Maggie just said, what kind of tea are you drinking? It is, oh man, there is this brand. Now I have to get it because I can't remember what the brand is, but they're so good. This one I'm drinking is Blueberry Muffin, but my favorite one that they have, it's by Red Rose. It's, what the fuck is that? Strawberry cheesecake. This is my favorite tea, but they also have a blueberry muffin one, and it's fucking delicious. Maggie said, getting ready to go to Wycliffe Lanes for a fundraiser for my internship. Oh, that sounds fun. Oh, thanks, Maggie. She said, have more confidence in yourself. I mean, I do. I can only have so much confidence of either, like, being me on the regular or, I don't know. I have it. It just doesn't always come out all the time. Athena said, Red Rose makes the best tea. They do. I tried this one time because it just sounded so delicious. Erica said, I'm a sucker for cheesecake. I'm a sucker for a lot of stuff. Maggie said, I love cheesecake. I'm going to need to try that. Yeah, it just tastes like strawberry tea. But I just threw the box away for this one. But it's a blueberry muffin and it's delicious too. It's just blueberry tea. I know you guys missed me last week. Sorry. As you can tell, my voice is finally getting back to normal. Last week, I did not have one at all. Good morning, Bobby. How are you and Jamie this fine day? I'm happy you came in to hang out and visit. Maggie said we know what you're a sucker for. Yep, redheads. Woo! You know I love me some redheads. You know I love me some redheads. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. I just love them. I love them. I feel like I need to get a pedicure. Hey, Liana. Ooh, Liana, I gotta talk to you. Maybe I'll stop down and visit for a little bit. Bobby said I'm good. Jamie, not so good. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I need to see you guys soon. Just because. Liana, what's going on down at your house? This weather better be nice because I need to come. I need some neighbor time. Maggie said, yeah, I don't know why, but I love brunettes. Well, somebody ain't a brunette. They're a dumb blonde. I'm not talking about me. Yeah, so, Erica said I need a petty stat. Yeah, me too. The last 2 days I've been looking at, when I'm getting my toenails, when I'm getting my pedicures, I will not cut my toes because I will not cut my toenails because that's for them to do. And I will fucking botch them up. Bobby said you can stop anytime you know where we live. Just let me know to make sure. Aw, yeah. So, oh, and Maggie, yes, big dummy. You're a big dummy too, because we knew. I knew. Maggie said, let's do a girl's petty. I'm getting one for my graduation. Athena said, blue eyes are my thing. LOL. I try to avoid brunettes. Athena, here's my thing about blue eyes. Do I love blue eyes? Yes. But all the blue-eyed men that I have dated are the fucking devil. So here's what I came into, is that everybody always talks shit about redheads, how, they steal your soul and all that shit. And then, blue eyes and blonde hair are the great thing. But in my case, redheads are the best, and blue eyes are the fucking devil. I hate blue eyes. I love them, but I hate them. The last 3-4 guys. What's up, Jimmy? How you feeling today? Thanks for coming out yesterday and doing all the recording stuff. All the recordings and everything. You have your show tonight at 6, right? Or was that yesterday? Fuck, I can't remember shit. I need to write this down. Maggie said, I've had some experiences with redheads. Ooh, Liana, basketball short season. Where's Ron at? Ron, where's some basketball shorts at? I'm looking. Athena said, I will never date a man with hazel eyes ever again. It only took one. Why have hazel eyes? I have hazel eyes. So tonight, later on, guys, if you want to stop in, it's the, my mind is just so fucked. Like, with me not having a voice, my sinuses all fucking wild. It's the Mental Ward show with Jimmy Ward and Jimmy the Third, who you guys saw at the comedy show last night. And they always have like a special guest. I don't know who your special guest is this week. If you have one, I have no idea. But yes, if anybody just is at home and wants to watch another podcast, you got Jimmy and Jimmy the Third on the Mental Ward later at 6 o'clock. Erica said they say people with brown eyes are usually full of shit. Yep, that's the truth. That's the truth. How's everybody's week? How was everybody's Easter last week? I had a good week last week. Like, I had my 4-day weekend. I felt bad that I couldn't do this last week. But I, had no voice. Jimmy said 6 p.m. on the Mental Ward show. No guests so far. All right. I mean, it could just be a fun time with you and the Third. And I don't remember who else you guys have in your entourage. Erica's roasting you now. Good, maybe I can get some jokes from her, because I just flatlined last night. I don't know. I don't even want to talk about it. You know what I want to do? I need to go have some drinks somewhere and just kind of hopefully forget about what happened last night. It was fun, but to me, I'm like, I went into a panic. Erica said I got brown eyes, but I'm not that bad. Athena said, haha, me too. Mine are light golden brown with gold rings. That's pretty frickin' wild. Oh, so last week, my 4-day weekend, Friday, I didn't even work at Mark's. I was going to, but I just didn't, because I had Andrea's birthday party, and then I got to go see Leprechaun because he was leaving on Monday. Erica said, you made me laugh, though. Forget everyone else. I know. I mean, I got some laughs, but then I kind of went into I don't know, you kind of get panicky. Anyways, so then I went to go see Leprechaun at Nostalgia, and I got to see him before he left. And then I went back to Redwood. Good morning, Robbie. Roberto. And then Saturday afternoon, I went with George and Bad Bunny and Tito, yeah, Tito. We all went to the captain's game, and I was supposed to go to the Guardians game that Saturday night, so that would have been a lot of fucking baseball, but the storm hit and they canceled it. So I just ended up getting drunk Saturday night and hanging out in downtown Willoughby. And then Sunday, I didn't do anything for Easter because Neil said your voice is back. Yes, for the most part, yes it is. Sunday, I slept in since I didn't have to do this. And then I went to the Cavs game with my friend Jamie. And we watched some of the game. We watched some of the game, but we were more about like wanting to shop. That's what that all was. Maggie said, Aunt Gretchen says, I'm a hot mess. Yes, you are. And let me tell you, everybody but one person on the pod, and you know who that is, everybody else thinks you're fucking nuts too. But we went to the Cavs game. We had a good time. Like, we got to be, because she's in the process of buying season tickets for the Cavs. So, we got to be in the members only area, which it's cheaper drinks, and you, like, it's only select few. That was kind of cool. It made you feel, like, rich and fancy. So that was my Sunday. And then, we stopped out and we had a couple drinks, had some food up at the office. It was a good day that we got to catch up because her and I haven't really talked in a long time. And now she's newly single. She's just wants to talk. And I realize that, I'm a really good damn friend. I'm a really good friend. Like, I have so many friends that come to me. A friend of mine, he called me last weekend and he just needed to talk. Like, I could tell he was like having like a bad like day. He's newly divorced and he just is like learning to figure out life with other people who was not his ex-wife. If you come in here, I'm sorry. He won't because he's not about this, but if you come in here, I'm sorry, but I'm not mentioning names. But he just called me and he was like, hey, I just want to tell you, he's like he usually calls women bitches and dumb bitches and shit like that. But he was like, he's like, you're a real one. You're a real friend that I never thought I would find. And I'm like, I mean, being a friend is free. And I'm always available to talk to anybody for anything. And he told me some shit that I was like, oh, I want to cry about it. But he's not a crier. He's a very demented person. And in a weird way, we get along very well. But yeah, like I have a couple other friends that are like going through some shit. Or like, they found the light at the end of the dark tunnel that they thought they were never going to see. But they'll still call me and like, they'll still call me and just to talk or whatever else. We send each other like positive text messages, shit like that. And I'm like, maybe that's why I get free stuff. Why people give me things, because I'm just a good friend, I guess. And you don't get to see that anymore. He'll say people like us are rare breeds, not many left. Yes, that is true. Maggie said, you're a good friend, Tree, especially telling me to get it together and to grow up. Yes, you are way better than that situation. Way better than that situation. You can find a hell of a lot better. Especially with you going to school. If you know anybody, like, I don't know, any dudes or whatever, check those out. Don't get stuck with this one. Because you're way better than that. But yeah, and that's the other thing is I tell it how it is. And, so, like, I don't know. I got a new sweatshirt last week. I don't know if I want to talk about this. I got a sweatshirt at the Cavs game. I sent out a text to a friend, and I was like, I really, really want this. And they cash apped me money right then and there. So, and I know, and I'm just friends with them, but you know that you're like a loved person when they will just give you money for something and they're not even around you. Anyways, how was your guys' Easter? I know Andrea she was showing off videos of the kids doing the Easter egg hunt. That's something I really miss. Gross. I'm not even going to say what Maggie just said. I miss watching the Easter egg hunts. That is what I miss. Like, or even doing them. I have in the past. I've gone to adult Easter egg hunts, and those are pretty fun. The 2 years ago, I think I went, and we did the one for Willoughby. Willoughby does one every year, and there's only a certain amount of tickets sold. So, like, when it goes on sale, you gotta buy them right then and there. It's like $25. They have an open bar. Erica said my Easter was pretty chill. Yeah, I don't, like, we used to do big family things, and we don't have the big family anymore, so that's what, when Jamie called me, it was like, you want to go to the Cavs game on Easter? I'm like, fuck yeah, I'm in, let's go. Fuck yeah. Athena said adult Easter egg hunt sounds amazing. It is fun. So Willoughby does the one where they did it at, I think it's Gilmore or whatever. Is that it? I think that's where it was like 2 years ago. And they put a bunch of eggs in like this one area. And, oh, Maggie said, why did I forget? I came over to your parents on Easter. So they put out Easter eggs, and they have candy and they have Jello shots in them and stuff like that. And what they do is, when you come back in from the Easter egg hunt, which it is kind of a struggle because it's a lot of adults ready to die for these Easter eggs, and they don't realize until after that there's only candy and Jello shots in them. So and the one year we went, it was kind of rainy, so the mud was slippery and shit. But you come back in, and as you walk in, the Easter Bunny's standing there, and you get to take one egg out of his basket, and that egg has a number in it. And they pull numbers, and whatever, they'll say, all right, this number, this number, this number, and this number all win. I don't know, they get gift cards from a ton of places and shit like that. So I ended up winning a free pizza from that place in downtown Willoughby. Gerlishi, some shit like that, I don't know. Yeah, it is a good time, Erica. I have been to ones where they were, oh my god, I'm surprised nobody died from them. I went to one at a golf course, like out in Menor, the Menor area, whatever, the lagoons, and they had like certain eggs that have like a 55-inch TV in it, like you could win $100, all this, and it was on a golf course, and the big winners were way far in the back. I was like, I don't know why, it just seems like whenever I do these things, the ground just sucks and it's slippery. But people were just going fucking crazy, like diving for these things and shit. And I was like, there's no way in hell I'm like diving for these. It's not gonna fucking happen. But it was and then they also did a bonnet contest, so like you took a hat and you decorated a hat to be the best, like the best hat, whatever. And that person won, I don't know, like a gift card or some shit like that. So that was pretty fun too, to do that. But some of them are like serious shit. And then there's the other one where you just get Jello shots and candy, and then you pick a number when you walk in, which is a lot more safer. that one, Willoughby. Just saying, Willoughby, you guys are thinkers. How's everybody's weekend been? Has anything big been going on this week? Anybody want to talk about anything? All right. Yes, we can talk about anything. I got drunk on Friday because I was at home. I was like, my voice is fucked. Like, I didn't even go into work. I didn't even work at Mark's last week. I went to work my day job every day, but I didn't go to work Mark's last week because I was like, I need sleep. I know I need fucking sleep. So, Friday I was just like, fuck it. I'm at home. I don't want to get out of my pajamas. I just want to sit here and get drunk. So I text George. I was like, I'm doing happy hour. So, that was what that's what Friday was. And then Katie called me and was like, Katie is a friend of George's that I met. And her and we get along pretty well. She's entertaining. I'm entertaining. We do have good, talks and shit. But yeah, she's like, I'm coming over. I'm grabbing alcohol. So she got 2 cases of fucking Sun Cruisers. We sat here. We got drunk on live. And then we stopped out at the bar at the end of the night. And that was Friday night. I've been thinking, I'm like, why have I been getting drunk so fast lately? And it's because I don't feel good. I forget. It's not that I don't feel good. It's just the whole thing with my voice. I hate it. I hate the fact that my voice is like this. Damn, I could use a nap. I'm tired today. Anybody else tired? Erica said that was fun watching. That was fun watching you girls. Watching us do what? What were we doing? Erica, I need context. So who are the influencers that you guys follow? I am hooked on this chick, Charlotte Doberry. I'm hooked on this chick, Charlotte Doberry. For probably the last year. Us on Friday. She said dancing, watching us dance. I'm hooked on this chick, Charlotte Doberry. She reads a lot of Reddit stories. And I can, like, if I just need to, like, between jobs, if I just like to take a little nap, I will turn her on and I'll just fall asleep. Oh, Erica said I'm playing the game. I can't think of it. Oh, we played Never Have I Ever. That's what we were doing. We were playing Never Have I Ever. Athena said, oh my God, I listen to Charlotte's podcast too. To pass the time at work. I love Charlotte Doberry, and like I found out she was last year's influencer of the year or something like that. I don't know. But yes, I love listening to her. And that's when I'm getting ready for work in the morning. Neil said, how do I find this lady? I watch her she's on Facebook. I watch her on Snapchat. I follow her on everything. But she reads a lot of Reddit stories. She's got red hair. She's real pretty. She has amazing facial expressions. I just love her facial expressions and like the way she talks about stuff. Or she'll be like bombastic side eye, and she has like a camera over here that she kind of does it to. Her name is Charlotte Doberry. I think it's Dobre. Athena said Storytime Society is another good one. It's a younger chick, though. I never heard of that one. Now I'm going to have to go look at that. But right now, I will rewatch Charlotte's stories. Oh, I'm like, oh, I already heard this, but I'm still going to listen to it. I listen to it when I'm getting ready for work. I listen to it when I get in the car for work. Athena said YouTube and Spotify is how I watch her. Oh, I didn't even think about Spotify because now I have it since all of our shows are on here. Yeah, I didn't even think about that. But I also like watching like her videos, because isn't Spotify you can just hear stuff? Like that's what when people can hear mine. I think it's just because YouTube you can watch it, but Spotify you can only hear it. But I like to watch her. I like to watch the videos of her. But she's like my number one. There's this other one. It's the hot guy from oh my god, what is it? The Goldbergs. There's the one friend that the Goldbergs' older brother hated. Yes, Smosh. The guy's name is Shane. Athena, yes, thank you. Dude, I love him too. I love listening to them. Sometimes they kind of remind me of like me and George and the guys and shit. That's another good one, Smosh. I love watching them. Now I'm going to have to go into that Storytime Society, because obviously we like the same shit, Athena. I gotta write this down on something. I'm going to write it down on... Maggie said I need to watch and listen to more podcasts. They are pretty awesome. There's just, I do like a lot of, I don't have Reddit. I've never been on Reddit, but I like hearing the stories of it. And there's times where I'm like, dude, I have a story, but I won't put it in there. That's delicious. Delicious. Oh man, so what else is going on in my life? Yesterday was the comedy show. I gotta be like, it is what it is. It is what it is. And I just gotta leave it. Let it go. I gotta be Elsa. Let it go. Let it go. We had a good time. Like, thank you everybody that came out. The Babrahams. Athena said the girl's name is Jamie. I don't remember her last name. On that Storytime Society thing. But it was just fun. It was packed. There was a lot of people there. A lot. And I would say there's probably like about 100, 150 people or so. And also, ladies, I'm sorry for being a bitch to you guys. But, you guys should know that when you're at a comedy show, you gotta be quiet. I was bitchy to some of my friends because they were those cackling people that we don't like at comedy shows when you're like a comedian, when there's people up there performing and people are like, meh, 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 meh. So there's quite a few times I just kept telling the Babrahams and my friend Jen and her friend Maria, I was like, I felt bad, but I just turned around and I was like, shut the fuck up. Just shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. There was a guy that he was there for Nebbit. I think that's how we say his name. I'm horrible at remembering his name. But he was like, hey, can you tell your friends to keep it down? He's like, I'm trying to watch my friend up there. So I turned around and I looked at them and I was like, guys, shut the fuck up. And you guys should know, you all should know, being associated with the show, you should know to just be quiet out of respect. And that's what George even said in the beginning. He was like, out of respect, have respect for the comedians and keep your voice at a minimum. That was not happening. So I'm sorry I had to yell at everybody. I'm sorry I had to be a bitch, but I also didn't want to It was, and I was stressed out. And when you're stressed out, you're like, I don't give a shit. Maggie said, don't feel bad. Haha, I really never been to a comedy show before, so I was like, oh, we gotta be quiet. Yes, when there's a room full of people and there's one person talking, you gotta be quiet. Neil said that's embarrassing to have to tell adults to shut up. Yes, I know. Erica said, sorry, I was trying to keep it down. Sorry for throwing a potato chip at you, but it's my only way to get your attention. Yeah, it's, and especially, like, I'm one of the comedians. Neil said, don't feel sorry. They should know better. Yeah, well, when alcohol's involved, all their fucking thoughts go right out the window. Nobody's ever thinking like that. Everybody was good though. All the comedians were hilarious. I met a couple of the new guys. Maggie said, I know for the next show. Good morning, Trevor, my new bestie. Hi. He said, great time last night. Yes, it was. It was good to finally meet you. I openly admitted to Trevor that I had stalked his page a couple times because you guys know me. I'm a sucker for a redhead. So I stalked his page a couple times. So we were joking about stalking each other and stuff. Erica said, yeah, just going to say when alcohol gets involved. Yes, when alcohol gets involved, your common sense goes out the fucking window. All goes out the fucking window. Well, Andrea, welcome to the pod. Come in, sit down. Look, I have tea today because I'm trying to get my voice back. Anyways, Trevor, it was so awesome to finally meet you. And yes, you were hilarious. Your set was a good one. I liked it. That other new guy, I think we considered him new because I never met him before. I think his name was Rick. He went on right before me, the singer. He was good. He was funny. After I got done, he came down. He was like, I can't tell a lie. He's like, but I'll just say good. That's all he said. I was like, I know, I fucking sucked. Maggie said, I'm sorry, Tree, on my behalf. Yes, you should be. You're all adults. Get your life together. Look at how huge this mug is. Andrea said, sorry, got busy cleaning and lost track of time. I 100% understand. 100% understand. So yeah, the show was, just seeing everybody, it was so fun to see everybody, and it was just such a good time. And I had that pickle pizza. It was delicious. I'm a sucker for some pickle pizza. I love it. I love it. I like it a lot. Man, now it's freaking hot. I want to take this hoodie off. Andrea, what's going on with you? You're not working today, obviously. You're just cleaning. Maggie said it was so good. I'm glad you got a piece. Yeah. Yeah, you guys should know. If there's ever pickle pizza and I'm there, you better save me a piece. Oh, so when Katie was here on Friday, people were driving back and forth, and she, all of a sudden she'd go, and I was like, yeah, you see when I, tilt my head, and I'm off looking, I'm like, it's because people are walking around, people are doing all this shit. I'm like, I'm nosy as hell. Andrew said, nothing much, going on cleaning, and then going to $2 in a little bit. Why are you going to $2? Just for the hell of it? Maybe I should come meet you up there. Unless you guys are having a date night. Fuck date nights. The only date night I need is with me, my recliner, Cheech and Chong, and some Lincoln Lawyer. Or I've been binge watching this show from the early 2000s. And it's called Veronica Mars. this was back when, like, there were good things. I just finished, like, season 2 the other day. Every season has, like, 20 episodes in it. And it takes me back to, like, the early 2000s when, like, they had the sidekick phone where she, like, flips it open, sends a text, then puts it back. Shit like that. Andrew said my parents want to have a drink for my sister and I birthday together. Oh, well, maybe I should stop up and hang out because I kind of want to drink to get off last night's situation. Fucking Ed. Good morning, Mike. You were awesome. You were hilarious last night. Yes. It's so funny to see you guys popping in here. I see you guys are all following the fucking podcast now. This is what I do. Trevor, if you're still in here, you probably left, but whatever. Mike, this is what I do. I started Coffee with Tree like 6 years ago. Right around, what is April? Yeah, probably right around like March, April. During COVID, I was bored talking to myself, and I just decided to start going live on Facebook. And then 5 years later, I met George, and he was like, I want to give you a show. He's like, figure out what you want to do. And he was like, figure out what you want to do, like how you want to do this, whatever you want to name it. And I was like, oh, like Coffee with Tree. He was like, what the hell is Coffee with Tree? So I told him, I'm like, I just sit here, I talk about my day, my life, talk to whoever's coming in here. And he was like, so you already have a following? I was like, yeah. Like, I was getting text messages and shit from people, like text snaps and everything from people. And they were like, when's Coffee with Tree? I miss it. So now it is now a done deal where every Sunday at 11 o'clock, here I am. You get to see this glorious face. I'm usually drunk, but I'm not today. So Mike said, hell yeah, that's awesome. Love that. Thank you. I know for years people have told me I needed to do a podcast, and I was like, I don't know how to do that. I don't know what all that shit's about. Well, then I met George, and boom, there he is. He knows all of it. So my ginormous cup. Ladies, if you guys don't remember Mike was the one. He was a tall, skinny one. I think he had a white hoodie on, and he had like his hair I don't know if you want to say coiffed over to the side. And he was up like 2 people before me, something like that. But yes, he was definitely entertaining. All you guys were awesome. And I mean, 1 out of 11 can't be not all of them can be awesome. Yeah, Maggie just said, oh yeah, he was funny. I wish I could remember stuff, but like, you know, some people, I know a lot of people can't do that. They always give us like credit for this. But your brain goes like constantly going all the time. Once you stand up in front of a crowd of people, your brain's like, you know what? We're going to shut off and go take a nap. And everything you had in there, gone. Fucking gone. Mike said, tall, pale, and skinny are my specialty. I actually met you before you met George, which is funny when you walked in and you were like, I don't even know who he is. But I knew who you were because I was seeing all like the pictures of you and stuff like that. Yeah, tall, pale, and skinny. You guys all know who that one was. But I can't remember one specific. I don't know. I need to drink to forget last night. That's what I need. But yeah, it was a great crowd. It was a good time. Mike said the crowd was great. I did some new ones that I never tested last night, and it was great. Yeah, that's good. That's always nice when you get a good little feedback on new things. I have talked to George about it, and I've talked to Levi about it, about doing maybe maybe once a month, once every 2 months, doing like a comedy social where we all meet up at Frank and Tony's, because Levi can like help us out with like food and stuff because he cooks there. But doing like just getting the local comedians where we can all get together and we can all like talk about, we can like throw jokes back and forth to each other a little bit, and be like, oh, what do you think about this one, or how do you think this one turns out, or whatever. Like, I think that would be a good thing, like get all the locals, like all the local comedians together. And aren't you from Buffalo? I think. Damn it. I think you're from Buffalo. If you're not, sorry. If you are, sorry. I don't know. But yeah, that's what we were. George motherfucking Gresco has entered the pod, ladies and gentlemen. George motherfucking Gresco has entered the pod. Everybody stop what you're doing and awkwardly stare at him right now. All right. That's over. Welcome to the pod, George. Mike Shanks is in here. Trevor stopped in. He stopped in to say hi. Have a couple sips with us. We got Maggie. We got Maggie doing Maggie. And Erica, we're all talking about the show. Yeah, he said he is from Buffalo. Yes, I just always figure everybody is like from around here. Maggie said your mom was so sweet. Nice to meet her. Everybody send the eyes of just like staring at him, awkwardly staring at him. Yes, it was a good time. Oh, here he comes. My co-host, everybody. It's the Chi-Chi, and he wants to take a nap. Chi-Chi, you want to say hi? Say hi. This is Cheech. Chong is oversleeping. Yes. Bam, bam, Pam. Bam, bam, Pam. Yes, my co-host. Thank you, Athena. All the eyes awkwardly staring at George so he understands. Yeah, George, you did a good job last night. That was awesome. And so did Ray and Levi. Ray and Levi were they were really good hosts at everything. Mike said appreciate the new followers to everyone. A couple of you that I met last night are here right now. Yes, there's Mike. He said appreciate everyone supporting local comedy. Of course, it's like a dying art that not everybody had. Not everybody. Now it's like. It's a dying art, but it's also like a thing that a lot of people like to do. I don't know. I don't think I'm that funny, but like when I'm around people, I am. I don't know. My titties. Yes, Maggie, here's Cheech. Here's the Cheechies. What is their biscuits? What is air biscuits? But yeah, the show turned out awesome. Everybody was cool as hell. Maggie said, Tree, you are hilarious. Well, thank you. I feel like I'm more funnier like on this stuff or like hanging out with the boys, like when it's like a group. So Mike, the girls that are in here, there was that back table that I was like standing at. The girls that are in here are all of those girls at that back table. They're my cult crew. And that's literally the name of the group. We have a group chat and it's Tree's Cult. Tree's Girl Cult. So is this what we're going to do? This is how you're going to lay? They're my titties. My little handsome boys. Sorry, you're going to hear my cat voice. Athena said, all of you are so brave to get up on stage in front of people and do comedy. It takes guts. Thank you. He is, Erica, he is a lover. He's my little cuddle boy. He's my little cuddle person. My little boys. But now he wants me to hold him like I'm holding like a little baby. Look at that. Co-host has showed up so he could take a nap. I wish it was that easy. Anyways, Andrew said you were funny and so good. Oh, thank you. I was only funny because you guys know me. And the fact that I had no frickin' voice. Dude, for the last 3-4 days, I've been gargling with salt water. I had chloroseptic spray to like dry my throat, or to make my throat feel better. I've been doing so much, and it's because of this damn weather. Like, only in Ohio can you experience all 4 seasons in 24 hours, and it's normal. Like, what the fuck? And people with sinus problems, this is the worst place to live, but I love it here because I bitch about like, spring and fall are my 2 favorites. But like in the summer, I bitch because I'm like, it's so hot, I can't wait till winter. And then in the winter, I'm like, I fucking hate winter, I can't wait till summer. So I'm pretty perfect in Ohio. Another little thing you guys don't know is when Cheech gets really comfortable, when he's very comfortable, he drools. He's a drooler. Who would have thought you'd know a cat that would fucking drool? What time is it? Oh, we got about 10 more minutes. 10 more minutes. So, covered last weekend. That was a good time. The show was a good time. You've never seen a car drool? I've never seen a car drool either, but I've seen a cat drool. Yeah, it's pretty funny. I know what you're saying, Erica, but I got it. Yes, when he gets very relaxed, he just drools. Some of them leave their tongues out. He just drools. He's in a trance right now, and it's quite funny if I could show you his face. Yep, here's the co-host. Just showed up to take a nap, and then he leaves. Anyways, anybody got any big plans this week? I'll be working all the time. I don't know. I don't know what else to talk about. Oh, my movie day at work. So, it's good when the second half of your day, all you're doing is watching a movie. We watched Wreck-It Ralph. I haven't seen that movie in a while, and I really like it. There's a couple parts that I do still like tear up about it. Yeah, you're old when you fucking tear up at a movie. Maggie said school and work because of finishing final stuff before grade. When is your actual graduation? Is it in May? Like, are you graduating at the end of May? But yeah, we had popcorn, and I just sat in the break room while we all watched Wreck-It Ralph, and I got paid for it. So, it was a great day. Excuse me. Athena said, sorry I didn't make it out to the show. Tree, I didn't want to risk being out super late and having to wake up so early for work. Yeah, it's fine. All the girls came out. They represented the girl cult enough. Erica said that's what's up. He's passed out. He's definitely my sleeper. All right. I don't think there's anything else to talk about. I'm gonna go and be this boy's bed. with our loud mouths again. Sorry. Yes. Now you know. If you don't know, now you know to shut the fuck up when you go to a comedy show. That is what you need to know. If you don't know, public service announcement. If you go to a comedy show, shut up or whisper, but don't make like noises where you're too loud. He's passed the fuck out. Anyways, all right, I'm gonna let you guys go because I don't know what I'm gonna do. Probably gonna go take a little bit of a nappy nap because that's what I'm good at. And Maggie said, and yes, that will be my new shirt for the next comedy show. Yes, shut the fuck up. Gretchen can make them. Athena said, enjoy your Sunday. Andrea, have a good day, Tree. Love you. Have a beautiful day. Yes, love you guys. I appreciate you, everybody that came out last night. It was a good time. It was good seeing everybody. And I will see you. I'll see you tomorrow at 6 o'clock for the Abraham drinking. And you guys know what it is. Stay out of trouble, because I don't have bail money.
It's natural and normal to give you everything, dear.
From coffee in the morning